Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum, and we're back on the bicycle project today, and we're going to have to do it in the office because the front porch where we normally work it's a little too windy and cold to stream out there like we normally do. So we're back in the office. Uh, been a little while since we've worked like this in the office, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and start kind of waiting for people to kind of make their way in. I have everything that I need to kind of begin the cleaning process. We're going to do a little bit of rust removal on the last wheel. It's not going to be picture perfect when it's done, but it's going to be decent enough that it'll be ready for custom. Ready for Princess Faye to take it over. She wants to have brand new tires outfitted on it, and then bring both, the tires with the wheels with the new tires and the tubes and everything back home, and then I slap everything together. So that's kind of where we sit right now. So if you're just joining us for the first time, the Bicycle Project is a project that we undertook earlier this year, and basically I've been restoring. How old? I'm not 100% sure. I know it's an old Huffy Cruiser, but that's as much as I know. I couldn't tell you year. I couldn't tell you anything other than it's an old cruiser style bicycle. So that's pretty well what I know. So we're going to get back on the project. Hopefully we can get this thing somewhat cleaned up, ready to go. Because Princess Bay says she wants to, basically get some tires and tubes on these wheels so I can start getting everything back together. Hey, what's going on? Harold, Papa, welcome to the live stream, guys. Um, Harold, you remember this. How's my night? I'm not doing too bad. I can't complain. Now, heads up, um, I'm actually getting It doesn't matter who's first. All that matters is that you guys are here. That's all that matters to this guy right here. Um, Harold, you remember the bicycle project? I know you do. So we're back on that tonight, and hopefully I can get. I already got one cleaned up. We did it in a live stream, and it doesn't look too bad. It's pretty well well ready to rock and roll. So it's good to see you guys. Hopefully we can kind of touch everything up and finish up what I was working on um earlier. Weather wasn't working with us, and we constantly were dealing with bad weather, the change in just kind of. It seems like even the night, even the weather that we're used to is colder than usual. It has definitely been a very, very interesting time. Global warming, my ass. I shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't be like that. I know some people really do believe in that, and I say whatever. The earth is alive and it's letting us know it's alive. Um, so that's kind of where we sit right now. We're just back on the bicycle project, trying to get a few more things ready to go. Which, once this project is somewhat complete, the next objective is for dear old Prince Magnum to start getting back into shape because there's supposed to be some stuff that I'm supposed to be before we're done in Missouri, and I basically got something to do left over from the glory days when I was a young hot rodder, and I need to get back into shape before I'd even consider doing something as stupid as I'm going to be doing, risking help raise money for charity. Uh, but before I can even consider live with that. So let's see. What are y'all talking about? Anything good? We're just chilling. Nothing wrong with that. I want to turn the wheel around so I can work on it. But the objective today is just to work quietly. Hey, Chairman. Good to see you, buddy. I know you've been pretty doggone busy these. So that get into shape for Princess Faye. For those who don't know, I'm back in my I used to weigh in about 135 pounds, and I was well built for my size. Unfortunately, time has marched on, and I'm not in that kind of shape anymore. Not even close. uh, I weighed about 140, 145 last time I checked. And it kind of, varies from day to day. The day before, I like to keep it that way. But unfortunately, I haven't done my part. So your old Prince Magnum is going to get his butt in gear, get this bike project back gear, so I can start getting back into shape. But these are the first steps of the project. The back cog, for the rear wheel. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just going to get nasty anyways. But figure while we're here, we'll go ahead and touch it up because it's just going to get wet, nasty, and rusty again within the first couple times I use it. Just the nature of, see what I mean? And I'm just trying to knock off the worst of the rust so when the chain grabs a hold again. But let's go ahead and start working on the one that we're supposed to be working on today. Familiar with the Prince Magnum channel, we are primarily a DIY channel. You know what? We're going to skip the wire brush, go straight to the steel wool. Oh wow, that was the difference because now I can go a little bit quicker on the project. And come tomorrow, I'll be working on a grand total of about 2 to 3 videos. Actually, from that, would think. But the weather's getting kind of goofy everywhere, so just kind of a heads up. But we're just touching everything up, getting all the nastiness off, or at least the worst of it. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good? Hey Queen, good to see you. Back on the bicycle project. I'm at it again. For those that don't know, I've been trying to quit smoking for the last 3 days and done pretty good today. Done pretty good. Not as good as I did yesterday, but I'm doing pretty good. This is what it looked like. Here's where we're at now. We're getting there. So I hope everybody's doing well today. And Cinnamon will be live tomorrow. I know a lot of you enjoy Cinnamon. But we did run into a snag on. Hey, what's going on? Think Different. We did run into a little bit of a snag. The numbers for the Cinnamon live streams have been dropping dramatically. So much so that, well, I'm almost wondering if we may be shelving Cinnamon for a little while. We're not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what tomorrow's stream looks like. Let's get y'all back just a little bit. There we go. There just hasn't been as much support. Yeah, numbers are dropping for the Cinnamon Lives. Just one of those things. And there we go. Yeah, the numbers have been dropping. Tomorrow I got a call on Spirit. I should have done it today, but I thought, no, I'll call tomorrow morning because today's been kind of a busy day. Yesterday I was in the Fredericktown location and I had the opportunity to do some work out there. And I chit chatted with the store manager out there today, and as we were talking, she's like, "You did a phenomenal job, thank you." She's like, "I had no worries. I know when when you're on duty, you're busting tail." Well, I appreciate that, thank you. She she's a good gal. I enjoy working for her, and good people to work for. It's always nice to have that awesome boss. And now technically, I'm they they like working me in two different locations now, and we've been having a big laugh about it because now it's like two locations. How long is it going to be before three? And there's actually bets being placed on this. So there's bets being placed on how long it's going to be before I'm working 3 and 4 locations. Which that's fine by me. The more they send me out like that, the more I know that I have basically I'm job security. Um, but if you guys are wondering, I'm still vaping. Um, that's kind of what's going on right now. Not sure, but I think we're going to probably be replacing this reflector. It looks like it's pretty well toast. Yeah. That's okay. We could replace it. Be fine. Which I know when I worked out at the Fredericktown location during the rebuild of the store that I'm in now, the irony of that. They wanted to keep me out there. I wanted to stay, be honest with you. Cute little store, you know. Hey, what's going on, Lewis? Good to see ya. Just working on the bicycle project, doing a little cleaning of the wheel, getting it ready. Because there's going to be some filming this weekend of working on it. Just saying, it was pretty nasty earlier. Well, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're here tonight. I was hoping you were doing good. It's been a weird year, hasn't it? Hey, what's going on, Sean? Back on the bicycle project. Yep, that time again. We're not going to stay live super long tonight because, like I said, I got to start planning for for filming tomorrow. I just suspect that people will be in and out tonight during the stream, which is fine by yours truly. And we'll definitely get back on. We got a lot of videoing to do, this weekend. Probably a grand total of, if I play my cards right, we'll have a grand total of like 5 videos done. Which a couple of these are actually due for next year. Won't be coming out till next year. That is kind of the plan right now. So good for us, right? Oh man, you can tell where the wheel is sitting down near the mud. Well, that's starting to look like something now. Give me a moment here. I'll show you guys. Starting to look a little something. Like it's decent. There you go. Brought that shine right back. Isn't that something? Bring that shine right back. Is this necessary? Probably not. Does it make me feel better? Yeah. Just like any project, you guys will hear me repeatedly say, wheels will either make or break a project vehicle. This is no different. For that little piece that keeps from gouging into the tube, that's pretty well toast. So we're gonna have to look at getting this all taken care of. Oh, we got a seventh light. Thank you guys so much. There we go. Shoot, this was the worst of them, and I think it's cleaning up better than the other one. Go figure, right? Isn't that how it goes? Let's see what y'all are saying. There we go. It's good to see everybody tonight. Again, I'm glad that you're all here. Glad that you all have joined me. Just kind of a chill stream. Getting a little bit of work done, but it's still a chill stream. Mm. Right. That's how it's been for a lot of people this year. I don't see it that way. I see it as a way to grow. And look at that. That looks 1,000 times better. Oh, really? Wow. Actually, it's pretty freaking warm in the office right now. All right, we'll go ahead and stop for a minute. Take a moment here. We're about the half-hour marker. Like I said, Cinnamon's going to be live tomorrow. Again, we're going to see how the live stream goes. I don't know. It seems to be a problem where the big problem that it seems to be is that I'm almost afraid maybe the whole thing ran its course. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what tomorrow looks like. Maybe if some new people kind of bounce in and kind of pick things back up, no problem. We won't worry. It's just one of those things that maybe it was one of those things that just every once in a while you run into kind of a dead stream where it's just really not that exciting. You don't get a whole lot of views. And it also depends on what you're doing that evening. Um, those of you who stream know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like one day, it's even that way with creating videos. One day you might have like a gazillion people pop by that one a video you release, but then the next time around, same maybe you're working on the same thing, or maybe it's you're continuing the same game or whatever it is you're doing, and all of a sudden you don't see as many people as you did the previous time. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you don't. Just depends. Myself personally, I've just kind of come to expect it. I've just kind of come to expect that sometimes I'm going to see a lot of you, sometimes I won't. It's just the nature of the beast. Part of streaming, part of being a content creator. Now, real quick, I have a video to finish out, but I have one where I completed a hammer, and I've got to finish that video. You guys have seen the hammer. You know, we have an entire, just a bunch of tools sitting over there that we have refurbished. Yeah, that's true, Sean. That's very true. That's very true. Hopefully, all goes well, and the Cinnamon Live goes extremely well tomorrow, because that has been a serious problem. I know that there are some new fans of the Cinnamon live streams, but it's one of those things we'll just have to wait and see. You know, we'll just have to wait and see. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now. Uh, I have to get the rest of the content together, but we should have, a Cinnamon versus Prince Magnum, who's better at Fortnite video, kind of an off the chain one. Who's better, Cinnamon or Prince Magnum? And that's going to be funny. Um, I think that's going to be really funny. Because I have the one selected for me. For Cinnamon, I'm not sure. Oh, you off to bed there? Okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. You rest well, Chairman. You rest well, buddy. I know you've been pretty busy these days. It's coming along. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Actually, I may not have that much more to do to it. I think it's pretty well ready. And this one, we cleaned it, but it doesn't look bad. Might touch it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a chill stream tonight. Not a whole lot going on. For any of you wondering, how close are we? When I looked, we're still at 280 hours to go. So that's just kind of where we're sitting right now. Hopefully at the end of the stream, we'll have a lot more than that, but for the most part, 280 hours. Which, that's not bad. 280 hours to go. Princess Faye thinks I need to do some sort of a marathon stream and that I'd probably have it. I said, you're probably right. Question is, what am I going to do for that stream? Hard to say. Might try to stream something tonight. After the stream later on tonight. See how it goes. That's starting to look like something. Steel wool for the win. Check it out, guys. Got it pretty well shinied up. That's what we wanted. I can live with that. Yes, indeed. Zelda gameplay for marathon stream. We did that before. And man, oh man, I was wore out. I might see if we can do that. And that might be a thing. We'll see what we can do. That would be a good stream. Zelda gameplay or Minecraft. Minecraft's always a good one. I might try to see if I can stream Minecraft tonight. Actually, we might do that. We might shut down a little early so I can do a quick test stream and see what happens. Worst case scenario, not be able to do it. I'd have to figure it out from there. Start a brand new world and see how long it takes me to hold out. Kind of go from there, you know. That might be something to do. We might just do that. What do you think, Sean? Minecraft? That might work. A lot of people like Minecraft anyways. That's for sure. And it can be a really good chill stream, which is always nice. Always nice. We might try that. What's going on, Mike? I think we're pretty well done with the wheels. We just polished them up, both of them. I only intended to do the one, but I ended up doing both of them. Good to see you, Mikey G. I think the plan is tonight we're going to see about getting them hours knocked out tonight. I wanted to try to stream Fortnite, but it seems like that is not going to happen. And I wanted to do Save the World. Save the World's a lot of fun, and it's the one that I enjoy. Which right now I'm actually a good ways in. So that's kind of where we stand. Minecraft would be cool. Oh, it's all good, Mike. I know you've been busy. Doing your thing. I understand. I mean, I miss you when you're not here, but I understand when you can't. I understand completely. You know, when you can be here, I appreciate it. When you can't, I miss you. That's just how it works. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be busy, 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 busy. Hopefully all goes well and I don't burn myself out. But if I do a test stream, I'll probably go ahead and go full on live and see if I can't get my hours knocked out and maybe pull off like a 10-hour stream. Because that would be the plan. Pull off like a 10-hour stream and oh, it's always buggy. And it's not necessarily so much OBS. The problem is that the internet we have. Hey, what's going on, Kevin? Good to see you. I think we're pretty well knocked out the wheels. Check it out. So we're gonna probably knock off a little early tonight. I wanted to go for at least an hour, but shoot, we're pretty well done. We finished it. Um, but I will give you guys a heads up. Um, Dang, didn't mean to do that. I'll give you guys a quick heads up. The Tomorrow is going to be quite a bit of filming. Oh, no worries, Kevin. I appreciate you being here. Um, Let me get you all caught up to speed. Tomorrow, we'll be streaming. It's going to be a Cinnamon Live, but we're going to try to get a couple of videos out of the way, that sort of thing. We're going to definitely try to do that. Um, I've got to get one of the videos I'll be working on for tomorrow is actually not going to be released until next year. Yeah, I'm actually starting to work on next year's content, do-it-yourself budget hot rodding stuff. So that's going to be part of tomorrow. I'm also probably going to be starting on a video tonight, one that's going to carry into tomorrow, and then hopefully before the Cinnamon Live, it'll be done. Oh, hey, I understand, Mike. I understand. So that's kind of where we're at on that. Of course, like I said, oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. We're up to a total of 9. It's been kind of a dead stream tonight. I mean, it hasn't been a big one, but it's Friday night. A lot of people are going to go out tonight, and I suspected as much. So come tomorrow, like I said, we're going to stay pretty busy. Of course, we got the Cinnamon Live tomorrow, which kind of a heads up. Again, the Cinnamon Lives have been very dead, and that has me concerned. And depending on how tomorrow's stream goes, depends on if Cinnamon gets shelved for a little while. Right? That happens, Kevin. I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad you guys are here now. Like I said, we're probably going to knock off a little early tonight, just because I'm already done, with what I was wanting to work on. And pretty much I need to start kind of getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be my busy day. The plan again is to get as much filming done as possible, get as much editing as done as possible, and start looking ahead towards the next year's content. I know a couple of them that I'm looking at doing tomorrow. One of them that I'll be filming tomorrow. Oh, really? So you're there, and you just don't say it. That's awesome. I mean, well, you probably even noticed yourself, Mike, in the last Cinnamon Live, it was like dead as a wedge. It's like, man, you know, but it's one of those things that the Cinnamon Lives just aren't, they're just not taking off like they were. We could just be hitting a dry spell, but it's one of those things. It could also be overexposure, and that worries me. You got to be careful of any of you who do content creation will understand overexposure. Yeah, very quiet. Yeah, it overexposure can be bad, just as bad as not, as just something that fails. If you overexpose something, it can go out quickly. I'll give you a great example. In the '90s, there was these two brothers, these two rapper brothers. They were actually in their teen years. The name of the group was called Criss Cross. They immediately cut 2 albums. The first album was huge. Second album was so close to the first album, it flopped. Overexposure. Another great example of this would be Hootie and the Blowfish. This was again in the 90s. They cut one album, huge success. Cut the second album, wasn't quite as good. Exactly. So what ended up happening was is that it kind of killed the band. And that was in the 90s when that happened. You really want to give a little bit of time between, something that is working, so people get hungry for it. Well, we've been staying with the Cinnamon Lives for a good little while now, and it's kind of, I think we might be the oversaturation. Um, so we'll have to wait and see. We'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. But like I said, tonight we're probably going to go ahead and knock off a little early. I might do a quick test stream. So kind of a heads up. If you guys want to give me a hand with that, you're welcome to. Basically, it's just me, opening up OBS, starting up a game, see what happens. If I like what I see when I crack open that game, um, we might knock off to where it's every other week is what I'm looking at. Yeah, you remember Sean. You remember that. Yeah, that was an interesting. They wore their pants in the 90s. Everyone started sagging their pants here in the United States. Well, Chris Cross did something that was different. They not only were sagging their pants, but they turned them backwards. Yeah. So we might, so that's just something. Like I said, we're looking into content for next year. Content that's definitely going to, we're already looking at that. Along with that, there's a surviving romance video that I'm wanting to release before the end of the year. And basically, it's been in production. I've gotten everything together. We're also going to be looking at some new stuff with urban survival, some big stuff. How big are we talking? Princess Faye and I have been talking about something with urban survival that it could be potentially dangerous if I'm not careful. What's going on, Ron? You missed it. We just finished up probably about 10, 15 minutes ago. We just finished up the wheels for the bicycle project. How are my watch hours? Okay. When I looked this morning, and this was this morning, 280 watch hours left to go is what we're doing, is what we're at right now. That's why we're looking at for the weekend. We're definitely looking at, yeah. Real quick, I'll take you all out there with me. Earlier this year, we started a bicycle project. Refurbishing a bicycle. I'll turn that back on because we're going to go back in here in a minute. And it was a giant rust bucket, more or less. And we started this bicycle project and pretty happy with it. We're just about to the point to start putting everything back together. So give me just a second and I'll turn you around so you can see. Ta-da! That's the bicycle project that we started earlier this year. It's got a couple of spots where the paint's a little thin, so I got to touch it up tomorrow, weather permitting. But that's the bicycle project that we started earlier this year. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, paint got a little thin here. So it's good to see you. Good to see you, Ron. I know you were streaming earlier, but we are getting close to the watch time hours. And we stayed pretty busy this year. So we're going to try to start putting this back together. A lot of the parts over here ready to go. We just, throwing things back on and getting it taken care of. So we had to bring the tires and wheels and, we had to bring the wheels inside and clean those up. Like I said, you can kind of see where the paint got a little thin right up there. So I got to touch that up tomorrow. Yep. Well, I'm glad you did too, you know. So we'll go in, we'll quickly talk about production for tomorrow. and that sort of thing. So we'll kind of cover base on that. I don't want to talk, and I don't want to stay out here too long because Princess Faye is trying to sleep. She's working tonight. It's good to see you, Kevin. Good to see all of you. Think different. Good to see you. Glad that you're all here. So let's talk about production for tomorrow. Tomorrow, basically, I'm gonna be. I got to get in touch with D'Lo, but him and I are supposed. He's supposed to take the cinnamon challenge next. Finally, someone stateside who's going to take the cinnamon challenge. I know that's one of them. I know that D'Lo and I are supposed to do that. He's going to take the cinnamon challenge. I think. I think somebody else is supposed to take the cinnamon challenge tomorrow too, if they're not too busy. Um, I think Broken Mike is going to actually take the cinnamon challenge. Holy crap, Broken Mike. He was like, I'm not going to last a minute. I said, that's okay. The more you laugh, the more well, the less I have to edit, honestly. So the more you laugh, the less I edit. He's like, okay, fair enough, man. Because I had to do that with right. I actually had to do that with Ravens because that got difficult. So we got a couple people taking the cinnamon challenge. Um, and kind of a heads up, I'm going to be releasing something that was supposed to get released earlier this year. It didn't get released earlier this year because I thought I lost the video footage. Well, I found it. It just has to be touched up, but I found it. And it's actually just old enough where how do I put this? It still uses some of the not the new intro, but the last intro we were starting to we were in the transition up to the new intro. So it's still going to use some of the old intro, the last one we used. And if you all know, the Prince Magnum channel has had a couple different intros, which, if you remember, Happy Birthday Project Spirit, turning 46. So we're going to probably release that one. And Ron, you're going to love it. Kebabs. It's a kebab episode. And I show off how, my way of doing kebabs, and it was my first time doing it. Oh yeah, it was good. They were really good. I want to do it again, but I got to get a different grill. That has a story in itself. um, I got to pick up some stuff to actually make a small fire pit. Actually, so that's been kind of it. We're tomorrow is just going to be a lot of production stuff. I'm probably going to be making one, two, three, four, probably a total of five. I'll be working on a total of 5 videos tomorrow. 5 videos. And one of them is probably going to be my biggest surviving romance video yet. I know one of them that I'll be working on tomorrow is going to be, like I said, it's not going to be released till next year. It's going to be part of a new mini series, and we're going to see how it does. I got good feelings on it, and basically, it's kind of going back to some real basic stuff and do-it-yourself budget hot rodding, but for a particular genre of people that, ironically enough, I couldn't believe it when I heard the news. Guys, more women are doing custom cars than ever before. And there you go. There you go. Awesome, Kevin. I'll have to get over there. I got to get over there and see what you're working on, Kevin. You've been pretty busy. So, all right. So, we're going to knock off a little early tonight. Like I said, I got a test stream to do. And I know if all goes well, we're talking about a 10-hour marathon stream. We did one earlier this year, and that particular marathon stream netted me somewhere right around about 30 hours. So that was a big jump. Well, we're quite a bit, more stable now than we were back then. So hopefully, if we do a good marathon stream, we might do even better. So if I do a test stream tonight, which that probably looks like the plan once I shut down, probably in about a half an hour or so, we'll do a test stream of Minecraft. Minecraft. I love Minecraft. For those that don't know, I do love Minecraft. The irony of that, though, is I actually remember a time when you would kill a zombie in Minecraft and they would drop instead of the chickens. The zombies would drop feathers. The irony of that. Um, I actually remember that when it was still in beta form, and I was playing Minecraft in beta form way back before Microsoft bought it. So I've been playing it for years, and we're going to see how I do. Definitely survival stuff. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. But that does bring us to a good stopping point. I meant to stop it probably about 10 minutes ago, but screw it. We get my watch time. Masturbate. Sean, yes. So that's kind of where we're at. So heads up, I'm going to be busy, busy. Hey, Stewie, we were just getting ready to shut down for the evening. Got my work done that I wanted to get done. We've been done for a little while. We just been talking about what I'll be doing. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Kevin. You're a good guy, Kevin. Wish there was more like you in the world. But yeah, that's kind of where we stand right now. We're getting ready to shut down for the evening. If you all haven't had a chance, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscription button and ding the bell. Ding that bell. That does bring us to a good stopping point though, because like I said, I got a lot going into tomorrow. We're gonna stay busy this weekend. So as usual, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them today. As always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.